Hey everyone, really quick. First of all, this has nothing to do with tarot. So, in case you're wondering, um, it's not anything to do with tarot. So you can exit out if you want to. But if you want to see what I got going on, then continue watching. All right, I wanted to show you guys really quick how by using just a candle and wanting to manifest whatever it is that you're asking. So whether it's health, peace, cleansing, love, money, whatever it is, okay? Of course, you're going to need a candle. You can use any type of candle that you want. So obviously this one here doesn't have any glass on it. I have this type of candle as well. And I have some of these to show you guys as well, that what you could use. And these ones I actually prefer. I like using. If I'm doing like something 7-day, like I have to actually be in front of an altar and put a lot of energy and sit down, then I use these candles. This one or these ones, okay? One that doesn't take all day, because of course I can't be all day in front of an altar, because I know they have like these ones, very large. I can't be sitting there just staring. Okay, so if you're wanting, because this is stuff also that you can find at your store, well, in some places, okay? Like these candles here you can find at your grocery stores. Remember, the white ones are universal, so you can use for love, for health, money. It doesn't matter. The white ones you could use again for anything and everything. Okay, so obviously I don't have a white one to give you guys an example, so I'm going to use this blue one here. For those who are going to use this candle, what you want to do first, you want to cleanse your candle, okay? That's what I believe, that you should always cleanse your candle. It doesn't matter which candle, this one, whether it's sage, whether holy water, Florida water. With the glass ones, you can use really like hot water, and just visualizing and saying, that all the negativity is removing from this candle, that is like gone out of this candle. Okay, so you want to cleanse first, and what you're going to do is you're going to put your first and your last name and your birthday around here. Sorry, I'm holding the camera with one hand, so right up here, your first, your last name, your birthday. It doesn't matter if it goes all around. Okay, and then let me see. So your name is up here, and then you want to scoot down a little bit, and you're gonna write. For example, this is this you want to do it with money, right? So you would write prosperity. Give it a little bit space. I'll tell you why right now. Then you would write abundance. Give it a little bit space, and then, what did I say? Abundance, prosperity, and success. Okay? And you can write more, you can write less, you can just write one. Whatever it has to do with whatever you're asking for. Does that make sense? So you're not going to write, success, and then, like health, and then, I don't know, I need a pony or something. You're not going to put all those together. You know what I mean? Because they're in different categories. They mean different things. So that's how you would do it. And the reason why I was telling you to give some space, how I read my candles, and yes, it has actually happened before. It's pretty crazy, right? That you'll notice, once the candle is finished. Actually, I actually have, this is a separate candle. Obviously, as you can see, I did not write on this candle, but you will notice Say, for example, the last thing that you asked for stopped here, right? And sometimes the wax finishes like up to there. You'll have that much wax. And you'll see a lot of this, you know how it's dirty? You see a lot of the wax. You see that? So underneath of what you put, like say you put success right here, underneath you'll have a lot of this nasty stuff. The wax, not stuff. But everything else is clear. That's how you know it was a really clean, the job was done really well. There was no issues. If after that, if you notice, okay, you know, what I have asked for is manifesting, like everything's going well, like, okay, if you feel the need that you need to light up a candle, write the same thing and do it again, then do it again and do it again for the next 7 days. If you don't feel the need to, maybe in 3 days or next week on this, say you started, you did the money one on a Thursday. Remember, for different days, there's different days to do things. So Thursday, you know, day of money. Wednesday is communication. You can look that up on YouTube. Different days are good days to oh my goodness. Okay, let's moving on. If you're wondering, just YouTube it. What days are good to light up candles for, okay? All right, so give it some space so you're able to see how you'll be able to read your candle, okay? Because sometimes, say for example, it is prosperity, abundance, and then you get that line of wax right underneath abundance, but you still have like success down here. That means there's some type of blockage, okay? So I would highly recommend to do another candle once that one is done. Maybe even some type of cleansing candle on the side. So you would get another white one and write, you know, cleansing. You can even write just one thing, okay? So different, right? So for those who want to use something like this, okay, on the side, well, the first, last name, birthday, I write, and I make sure I leave some space, and then I like to write, so for example, this is a blue one, I would write healing, okay? If it's a green one, I would use money drawing, and they do sell these in white. I actually have these available. If you're wondering, I have so many different colors, so many different meanings. But if you just want to get straight to the point, so the green is money, blue is healing, pink is either for friendships or love as well. Red is for passion, love. Oh, look at that. That red looks so beautiful. Okay. Brown is for courage. So many other meanings. You can use them for, you know, different things. Even black is protection from, you know, from evil, or just, you know, any type of protection against, you know, hexes or anything like that. Okay. So first and last name, whatever you're asking for here. I mean, you're able to work with more, and you could just leave it there. You don't have to watch it. Of course, if you're wondering any safety of not leaving it there, get a bowl of water and leave it there. You can even put it in a tub, and once you come back, put it back on your altar, wherever you have this laying at. Okay, and remember, have tons and tons of faith. Okay, it's not just, oh, let me light up this candle and leave it alone. And no, you have to have a lot of faith. Now, another thing, if you're wanting to add oils and herbs, which I do, is, you know, it's a lot stronger. But if you don't have that, then that's fine. Just as long as you got your faith and your first and your last name and whatever you're asking for, then that's all you need. But if you want to go that extra mile, what you want to do is first, you know, do symbols. Even if you have to Google or YouTube, whatever, what kind of symbols, even if the basic, you know, this is a money, then, you know, do dollar signs and a horseshoe. Like, there's different symbols representing money. Even if you do different types of languages, that's even more powerful. Okay, now in here, if you're gonna add oils and herbs, so for example, you can make your own oils, you can purchase your own oils, whatever. Okay, me, if I'm using, this is from the grocery store, so this is patchouli. Okay, I would add just a little bit in here. You can get some things from the botanicas. I also have some of these on available as well. Okay, so this is something I would add to a money candle. This is a success. If you don't, I mean, patchouli, anything with having to do with plants are, you know, having to do with money. Okay, so if it's having to do with love, you could use rose oil. I actually have it over there. Sorry, you guys. You can even use sweet almond milk. Why do I keep saying that? Sweet almond milk, sweet almond oil. Okay, anything, of course, that is very sweet and attracting. Okay, you kind of have to think, you know, be creative. All right. As far as herbs, you guys, the only thing that you need is go to your grocery store. You can find any type of herbs. Let me pull one out of my cabinet really quick, whatever one wants to come out. All right, so cinnamon. Cinnamon is really, really good for pretty much anything that, whatever has to do with attraction. So whether you want to use this for love or you want to use this for money, because this is to attract. You're attracting love. You're attracting money your way. So, okay, so for example, here we got an oil and we got herbs. Okay, you can use any type of herb. Remember, that represents money. You can also YouTube that. So what you want to do is get some type of, I was going to say toothpick, but no, don't use a toothpick. It's too small. Like some type of screwdriver, or, you know, those screw thingies. What else? I can't think of the name. Chopstick. Something that you're able to poke holes. You can even use a pen. I use pens, and then you can do, you know, do circles. You can do 3, you can do 6, you can do 9. Remember, numbers, numbers do matter. Okay, so the 9 circles represents abundance. Okay, so I'm just giving you an example there. Okay, and you always want to do clockwise this way because you want things to come to you. Okay, from this point on. So I would do one hole there, you know, da 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 da. You know what I mean? Then once you have your holes, of course, you're going to notice maybe some wax, especially if it's like a dollar candle. So you're going to dump that wax out. And then you can do symbols. You can even do this, the 5-pointed star, 6, 7, or whatever, you know. Be creative, like I said. Then you would add your oils. You can add 3 drops, 4 drops, whatever, just a drop. Then when you're doing herbs, any type of herbs, you need to be very careful. Do not go crazy and like dump the whole bag and then get some else and then dump the whole thing, because you will cause the biggest fire in the world. Well, maybe not in the world, but a really big fire, and you don't want that. So you're literally going to get a little tiny, like a little crumb, and you're going to put it in a circle, and you're going to get your other herb and you put it in that circle. And then, you know, it's very, very, very tiny. Okay, you don't need a lot. You do not need, you know, a big old bar. If you even have cinnamon powder, you get a little teensy tiny bit and, you know, sprinkle some on there. And that's it. That's all you need. You don't need that much. Okay. All right, you guys, I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you very soon. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.